May the path before us be one that is always lit with the gentle glow of wisdom and hope. I request our guests to do the honors of lighting the Kuttuvilakku. Chief guest, Mrs. Vanitha Mohan, Chairman, Precall, President, Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Our guest of honor, Ms. Neerja Malik, author and motivational speaker. Dr. Mary Ann Mukherjee, President IAPC, and Dr. Raghupati Veluswamy, CEO, GKNM. May I request the dignitaries to please light the Kuttuvilakku. Dr. Mary Ann Mukherjee, lighting the lamp. Dr. Rajagopal and Dr. Raghupati Veluswamy, CEO, GKNM. We're talking palliative care, and we would like to begin this morning with a note of gratitude. May I request Dr. Raghupati Veluswamy to welcome our chief guest, Mrs. Vanitha Mohan, with a token of our appreciation. Welcome, ma'am. We're delighted you're here with us today. May I request Dr. Balaji to welcome our guest of honor, Mrs. Neerja Malik.
Thank you, sir.
May I request Dr. Rajagopal to welcome Dr. Mary Ann Mukherjee. Thank you, sir. Dr. Raghupati Veluswamy, Chief Executive Officer, GKNM Hospitals, will formally welcome the gathering.
Good morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Coimbatore, the textile city of Tamil Nadu, the hub of educational institutions, destination city for healthcare locally and globally. Today, the 10th of February, is a very special day for all of us gathered here at the inaugural function of Indian Association of Palliative Care, IAPCON 2017. We at GKNM Hospital and Coimbatore Cancer Foundation are privileged to host the 24th International Conference of Indian Association of Palliative Care for 3 days. Some of you may know GKNM Hospital was started in 1952 as a 50-bed maternity hospital, and today we are a 540-bed multi-specialty hospital providing quality care to the community. GKNM Hospital has been voted as the best multi-specialty hospital in the city of Coimbatore for the last 8 years. Our milestones in the Department of Oncology have been slow and steady, but very firm. In 1958, a specialty department called Valavadi Narayanaswamy Cancer Center was established, popularly known as VNCC. In 1991, Coimbatore Cancer Foundation was established with dedicated counselors and therapists to boost the confidence of cancer patients. In 2001, Raksha Center was formed and inaugurated to commemorate the 50th anniversary of GKNM Hospital and its service to the community. In 2007, a Garden of Hope in VNCC department was inaugurated by late Dr. Abdul Kalam to commemorate the 50th anniversary of VNCC. The IAPCON2017 is another feather in our cap. Ladies and gentlemen, as you may know, that current healthcare model, patients receive fragmented care from multiple providers, sometimes unwanted, sometimes unnecessary, sometimes duplicated tests and procedures, all are very expensive. The focus is on treating the acute disease. Palliative care represents a paradigm shift. The focus is not the disease. He looks at the patient beyond the disease. And the focus is one of patient-centered, coordinated care. The crux of palliative care is treating patients' mental and physical well-being. In the last 15 years, palliative care had an exponential growth with development of specialists in different spheres of palliative care practice. We have today amidst us eminent guests on the dais, renowned national and international speakers and delegates from India and abroad. Now it is time for me to extend my cordial welcome to our chief guest of the day, Ms. Vanitha Mohan, the Managing Trustee of Sirutuli and President, Indian Chamber of Commerce. In case you don't know, Sirutuli in Tamil means drop of water. Again, Sirutuli is an NGO based in Coimbatore. Ms. Vanitha Mohan is an eco-crusader and a true visionary for making Coimbatore clean and green. It's my pleasure to welcome you, Ms. Mohan. The IAPCON 2017 is at its best with Ms. Neeraja Malik, cancer conqueror, counselor and consultant, and our guest of honor. Cancer patients hold her at very high esteem. I was told she is able to bring smile to the faces of those who are frail and failing. Today, your very presence is very motivating to all of us, and we all deserve to learn from you. I have immense pleasure in welcoming you, Ms. Neeraja. I acknowledge the presence of Dr. Marianne Mukherjee, Professor of Palliative Care Medicine at Tata Memorial and President of Indian Association of Palliative Care. She has authored over 50 publications, written chapters in more than 9 books, and I don't know the count. She has been involved in multiple research projects, national and international. It is my distinct privilege to welcome you, Dr. Mukherjee. I am very happy to welcome Dr. Balaji, Director, VNCC, who is instrumental in organizing and making this event possible. I extend my warm welcome to Dr. Rajgopal, IAPCON 2017 has the best of palliative care professionals from India and abroad. I welcome one and all to share your experiences and help enhance the delivery of palliative care service to the community with your deliberations. Dear delegates, access to good palliative care should be the fundamental right of every human being. Unmet needs of palliative care due to lack of awareness, a lack of appropriately trained staff, and inadequate facilities, they have to be addressed. I am sure 3 days of IAPCON 2017 will be a platform to receive needed information and move forward. Before I close, I would like to share with you a personal experience I had about 20 years ago. I was a medical director of a hospital in New Jersey. I was making rounds as usual at 8 o'clock. I was reviewing cases. The nurse comes and tells me, "Doctor, elderly woman, room 103, wants to see you." Before I went to her room, I reviewed the chart. Then I went inside. I asked her, "Josephine, what can I do for you?" She said, "Son, I have been here in your hospital 6 times in the last 6 months. And every time I come here, doctors keep doing tests. I don't think it makes any difference. It's a Christmas time right now, this December, and my birthday is approaching. I'll be 100 years old next year. Her birthday was December 31st. So she said, "I want to go home, have a glass of wine. I have 15 grandchildren. I want to spend time with them. My doctor is not releasing me." So I called the physician in charge, Fred, and he said, "I can't release her because if I release her, something happens. It's a medico-legal problem." Then after speaking with Josephine, I said, "I'll assume the responsibility. She's stable enough to go." And she was discharged. She went home, had good time with her family. A month later, she was readmitted. When I went to the hospital, I had a note in my office, "Josephine wants to see you." So when I went and saw her, she held my hand. "Son, I had good time. Thank you for helping me. Make sure you help patients like me." Next day, she passed away. So, dear friends, palliative care is the need of the hour for ailing patients from chronic diseases. It's appropriate at any age, at any stage in a serious illness, can be provided concurrent with curative treatment. Unlike hospice, palliative care, not linked to any prognosis, not limited to last months or days of life. Palliative care should be integrated at all points in the disease trajectory. Today, we started a new journey, hopefully very informative and educative journey. Let us do good to our patients. I welcome you again. Thank you and good luck.
Thank you, sir. May I request Dr. Balaji, Managing Trustee, Coimbatore Cancer Foundation and Organizing Chairman of IAPCON2017 to present an overview.
Good morning. I think there must be some fault in the organizing that we have done because nobody is repeating that. Good morning. Thank you. We're in for a few good days then. Respected the chief guest, Mrs. Vanitha Mohan, Neerja, Dr. Velsami, Dr. Mukhadan, and Dr. Rajgopal. We have been trying to host this conference for the last 5 years, and finally, last year, we were given the privilege and honor of hosting it. Now, there were a lot of people, when I told them that we are hosting a palliative care conference, said, what exactly is this palliative care that you're talking about, and what is in it for us? So when we decided to do it, I went around talking to people, both lay people and people in the medical fraternity, and tried to tell them what palliative care was. And there lies the answer: lack of awareness about this branch of medicine, which is so important for us in our lives at some stage, for us and our loved ones. Then I got into discussions with these groups, and they all said, oh, it's about dying, end of life, how morbid and depressing, and tried to cut short the conversation. The one thing that we can all be sure of when we are born is that one day we shall die. How we live and die, in large, is our own choice. We can suffer, live and die, or celebrate life, live and die with dignity and grace. So the point I'm trying to make here is we need to bring more clarity about the public perception of what palliative care is all about. Kerala has done a great job. So if God's own country can do it, why Coimbatore, which is God's own backyard, why can't we do it? I have a small clipping on my table in my office. It goes like this. The Dalai Lama was once asked what surprised him most about humanity. And this was his answer: man. Because he sacrifices his health in order to make money. He sacrifices money to recuperate his health. And then he's so anxious about the future, he does not enjoy the present. And the final result is that he does not live in the present or the future. He lives as if he is never going to die and dies never having ever really lived. The second aim of this conference is to try and put together a policy statement and a proposal that we can put forward to the government of Tamil Nadu so that we can also have a palliative care policy in our state like the states of Kerala, Maharashtra and Karnataka. So please enjoy the next few days. We have taken a lot of effort to bring to the table both an intellectual and a gastronomic treat. Feast on it, relish it, enjoy our hospitality, take back fond memories of this conference, and pardon us for any shortfalls. Thank you.
It is time to honor people who have contributed in great significance to the field of palliative care. We come to the presentation of the Palliative Care Award, and may I invite Dr. Piyush Gupta, Principal Executive of the Cancer Aid Society, to speak a few words about the Palliative Care Award. Dr. Piyush Gupta.
Dignitaries on the dais, and dear friends, a very good morning to all of you. First of all, I take this opportunity to thank the organizers for making wonderful arrangements. This year we had a very close judgment for the winner of the Palliative Care Award for Excellence in Leadership in SAARC countries, instituted by Cancer Aid Society. The award was given to the winner, Dr. K.B. Lingegowda, by His Excellency the Governor of Uttar Pradesh during the National Conference of Spirituality at Lucknow. May I now request Dr. Mukadam to kindly hand over the prize money of rupees 1 lakh to Dr. Lingegowda. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Gupta, and congratulations to Dr. Gowda. The Bruce David Gold Medal examination was introduced in 2005 by the Institute of Palliative Medicine, Kozhikode, and is the only national level program to honor young doctors for excellence in palliative medicine. This medal was instituted in the memory of Bruce Davis, and may I request our chief guest, Mrs. Vanita Mohan, to please confer the certificate on this year's awardee, Dr. Rohanti Ravikulan. Dr. Rohanti Ravikulan, congratulations. May I also request Dr. Rajagopal, father of Indian palliative care, to confer on her the medal. The award carries a medal and also a cash component of 25,000 rupees. This has been instituted by the Institute of Palliative Medicine, Kozhikode. Congratulations, Dr. Rohanti, and wish you many, many more laurels in your journey. What better inspiration than to receive a medal from the father of Indian palliative care? Thank you, sir. A helpline for palliative care. Someone to hold hands with in the most difficult journey at the end of one's life. This is an initiative by Medulla Communications to support IAPC, and we have Dr. Mary Ann Mukadam to take over.
Hi everybody, I'm just talking on behalf of Praful because he wasn't able to make it because of a family emergency. There is a little video clip which is just 2 minutes long. I think many of you had seen it last year, but you will be playing it, yeah? Okay. So while the video starts, I'll just tell you that he won many awards, 2 which he won at the International Cannes Lion, which is understood as the Oscars of advertising, and he has also won the Clio and the Effie's Award.
Mrs. Raksha Mehta, a very lovely person. Her last words है, my special salt tadka.
I love you, Michael. Mrs. Jess ने मुझसे कहा, क्योंकि मिस्टर डायस नहीं थे वहाँ, इसलिए मुझसे कहा।
She gave me this recipe to give to a family.
સાઠી ના હતા મિસ્ટર અગરવાલ. સડન હાર્ટ એટેકથી એડમિટ થયા. એના સન અમેરિકામાં હતા.
Mr. Bose, middle-aged, very jovial Bengali fellow, all of a sudden he became very serious.
મારા બેટા આયા? મારા દીકરા આવી ગયા? એના છે એના લાસ્ટ વર્ડ હતા બસ.
And he said, Amar mein ke bol be, Amar mein ke bol be. Tell my daughter I approve of her choice.
एक छोटा लड़का था, शायद 8 साल का, उससे भी कम। उसके लास्ट वर्डिंग थे मम्मी को बाय बोलना।
शमीना, उसने मुझे से कहा
60 वर्षाच्या त्रिपाठीबाई मला जाताना सांगून गेल्या,
श्रीकृष्णन के आखिरी शब्द थे वड़ा सांबार।
अंधेरे से मुझे बहुत डर लगता है।
माझ्या नवऱ्याला सांगा मुलांची आणि स्वतःची काळजी घ्यायला, कारण त्यांची काळजी घेणारं मागे कोणी नाही उरलं।
उनके लास्ट वर्ड थे सॉरी, बस सॉरी सॉरी।
मिस्टर अय्यरचे शेवटचे शब्द होते, कधी कोणाला तुम्ही जाताना पाहिलं का?
So as you saw in this video, it was the nurses who are hearing the last word most of the time of the patients. So when I was sitting with him to receive the FE award, which was as the recipient for the Indian Association of Palliative Care, I just said to him, Praful, now what's next? What would you like to help us with now? And being the very resourceful person that he is and always ready to help because he had lost his mother to cancer in the Hinduja hospital, he said, okay, let's launch a line where people can just pick up the phone and they can have someone to talk to. So I told him, yeah, Praful, that's wonderful, because he felt that when the terminally ill patients and their families know that death is nearing, if they embrace it, then they can even find joy. And he feels this very strongly because when his mom was dying, he didn't feel that he was able to find that peace and joy. So his idea was that there are so many movies which are out there like Anand and Munna Bai. The media communications would like to take on now this responsibility of not only helping us to launch a helpline where there would be information provided about all the various centers and what help all the various centers have, but more importantly, when we are able to train enough people to sit at the end of that line and just listen to people who are undergoing trauma of the fact that their loved one or the patient herself or himself is faced with a life-limiting condition. He's willing very much to help us to set it up, and also being a communication person, he and his team feel that they would be able to help us with the fact that this helpline has been launched, and he would help us to put it out there, the public awareness about this helpline. So may I please request Vanita Mohan madam whether she would think that this is something which would help us to take this forward. Just 1-2 lines maybe.
Good morning. Just as someone said earlier, there's lack of awareness on the avenues available for palliative care. I think this helpline would be a wonderful opportunity, a wonderful platform for people to connect with the helpline and seek help.
Thank you.
Truly laudable.
Thank you. Nirja, would you like to say anything? Do you think you would like to just maybe add one? Yes, please.
Thank you so much. And it was wonderful. So I am very impressed with what happened now. And I will just tell you that in my family of 3 generations, we've lost about 50 odd people to cancer. My paternal grandmother